was telling you guys about the work we did at the Oklahoma Horror Film Fest for the Zombie Fashion Show. This is Angela. Probably the one person in Tulsa that I vouch you as a body artist.
I just play with paint and glitter.
Don't let her fool you. She is trained under and is on a first name basis with the masters of body art. She is good for 2D effects, for body art shoots, for any sort of carnival themes. She is definitely someone to bring into your projects. I absolutely love working with her anytime I can.
I actually just came to steal stuff from you tonight. I'm teaching a horror class in Kansas City next month, so you know.
Oh, you need to steal something from her over there. Pay attention to the...
Oh, I know she does great
I mean,
work.
you already know that I run good veins, and actually...
I used to be a phlebotomist. I used to run really good veins.
She said phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist body painter. It can be messy.
Okay. I favor the airbrush out of everything. Of course, good old-fashioned, and she is proof of it, a good old-fashioned brush and sponge can get the job done, and you do not need power.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I can do some brush and sponge work, but this is my tool of trade, and yeah, I need power. Don't send me on set to where there's no power. What's that? Oh no, just, you're fine, you're fine. What I'm going to do is run some vein work down her arm. One of the things that most, and this will be good for our FX or makeup people here. One of the things that most people don't know is special effects people. You got to look at it like this. They are shooting on set all day, under bad conditions, in water, in the heat, in the cold, under just, I mean, abusive conditions to makeup. Most FX artists have went to using what would be considered a light temporary tattoo ink. Okay? Yes, it's a pain to clean off at the end of the day. My favorite one is Body Air. Okay? Body Air by Aquaflow. One of the big things in doing FX makeup over prosthetics is the blending of the prosthetic to the skin. Usually you have 2 to 3 shades difference between prosthetic and skin. There's all kinds of tricks to cover that, undercoats of an off darker color, that type of thing. This has been one of the best things for one coat makeup to skin. It stays on the latex well. We've had it in the pool. The only one we had problems with in the pool was yellow, but I don't know if I just got a bad batch of yellow. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Can somebody get us a few more paper towels?
Anybody?
Anybody? What I'll be doing with the airbrush tonight is running some veinage down Susie's arm, kind of doing some light veinage here and there. And just the neat thing about an airbrush compared to a brush and sponge is an airbrush, it is a lot easier to get an organic look. Brush and sponge, you got to earn an organic look with. You got to blend the heck out of it. That is one of my favorite things about horror makeup with this. It is much harder to get hard lines with this. Even master airbrushers use templates, stencils. I always carry French curves with me to get hard lines. So it really depends upon what you're doing, whereas with brush and sponge, those hard lines and those thin highlights are just so easy and smooth. Okay, with the airbrush, I am getting in there nice and close, and I got too much air running through that thing. Let's turn it down. What's that?
You're going to give her a tattoo.
I do a lot of dancing, and a lot of the times I really like the airbrush as opposed to things like, say, Ben Nye, which, I mean, like the Ben Nye I will have to scrub off my face, and the, what is it, body air, it literally, it doesn't come off on the costume, and it's not coming off when I sweat, but whenever I just take something to sponge it off, it comes right off, which is good for me, because, you know, I'm really pale, and anything that's blue or purple or red will show up.
Actually, what I've been using on you here is the Maron, the stuff you'll have to burn back. One of the things that will help your airbrush Maron and Ben Nye stay on is, of course, the good old-fashioned Final Seal. It's still not as good as using this. Final Seal is good for a photo shoot. Yes, I've got artwork that I've done on people where Final Seal kept it on all day, but they were babying it compared to a movie set where you may have fighting, you may have, I mean, movies are just not kind to makeup. We don't worry about that. We want the shot.
If you haven't showed up late, one thing I want to tell you, OklahomaMovieMakers.net is our group. We're sponsoring this tonight. And there's 1,300 members, 1,350 members on there. It's a Yahoo group. We announce crew calls, casting calls, and if you guys have questions, there's bound to be somebody on there that can answer the question, generally speaking. And we have people, it's not just here in Oklahoma, we have people kind of all over the world, because they were here in Oklahoma and they went somewhere else, and they come back. But OklahomaMovieMakers.net, and then and it's a free Yahoo group, and there's also on Facebook too. It's just Oklahoma Movie Makers on Facebook, and so we have both. But join both because a little bit more gets posted on the Yahoo group than on Facebook. So, when we announce things, we have a special presentation. We're trying to have a special presentation once a month. John's this month, and Kenneth Mayfield is computer graphics. He's going to do a presentation next month. We don't have anybody for March yet. But in April we're having Darla Enlow, which is next monkey horror pictures, and their group's going to be here, so we'll probably have the Fearcast guys back for that too. And she's starting another movie, so she'll actually be looking for makeup people as well. So that's what our group is for, is networking and people know what's going on and working together, that sort of thing. So anyway, I just want to make an announcement. I'll probably talk a little bit more later on as a few more people show up. So anyway. I'm not good talking over stuff like that.
If you are interested in airbrush makeup, is anyone familiar with Torchwood? Okay. There is a British makeup artist. He did some makeup for Torchwood, and he also did the makeup, he or she, I can't remember, did the makeup for a British independent zombie film called Boy Eats Girl. Their airbrush horror makeup 2D is stupendous. Really good at getting that modeled skin look down. Really good at doing some fine work. The hero was having a slow transformation into a zombie, and they did real good keeping him human but showing the affliction running through his system. I'm still trying to get in there and figure out some of the stuff that they did, and I'm certain I'll get there, but I would definitely recommend that specific makeup artist, and I wish I could remember their name, but it is the makeup artist for Boy Eats Girl, and they did airbrush makeup for the series Torchwood, a Doctor Who spin. Everybody knows Doctor Who, right? Okay.